Hello, this is Trent Edwards. I'm the director of MWX. We are a collaboration and innovation hub located in Montgomery, Alabama. We're aligned with Air University. And for the last 4 weeks, we had a group of folks in here to do some really cool things along the lines of design warfare. I'd like to introduce you to Anthony Wedge Bunker.
Hey, good afternoon.
Wedge, please give our audience a sense of what happened here over the last 4 weeks and the purpose of design warfare.
Design warfare started as a Spark Cell need. It took a whole year for Spark Cell to get a year of experience. Do the math, checks out. So the challenge was, can we shrink that? Because most Spark Cell leaders are only in the job for 2 years. So the first half of the year is just learning the process. So we believe we have shrunk the entire first year to a 1 month experience, and then it took off. There's a product market fit, and then first Global Strike wanted it, now the Air Force wants it. But the biggest part, it wasn't even the Spark Cell ops, it was the fact that in the Air Force, we're taught, you got a problem, I'm gonna solve it. I don't even need to know 99% what your problem is, I can solve it, just give me the chance. But we tell them to slow down, step back. The Jack Haney quote, the hardest part about teaching a yodeling class is getting the students to yodel right off. You see, we work to that. So the hardest part about teaching a problem-solving class, get the students how to problem solve right off. You see, we work to that. So students work on an end-user-centric, problem-focused style of problem solving, basically. That's what we did for the last 4 weeks.
Awesome. Wedge, it was an honor to have you and airmen from all across the United States Air Force to really kind of learn a little bit more about themselves, to talk about leadership. The graduation ceremony was a blast.
It's fun, right?
It was great.
Yeah,
I
fun.
appreciate the sense of humor that everyone has. What do you think were some of the takeaways from those teams as they briefed out some of the things that they worked on the last four weeks?
The big thing was, and I mentioned it ever so slightly in the intro, is that they had no idea what these problems meant or any of the terms prior to the course.
Okay.
So, usually the security forces guy wants to solve the security forces problem, or everyone wants to solve a retention problem, but they had no idea that these problems existed and any of the details behind them. So just 2 weeks of field work, they became basically experts. And they didn't do that from making assumptions based on their own guesses or experiences, they just talked to people. 100 interviews, most interviews last a half an hour, so that's 50 hours of just talking to people in order to get that level of fidelity they had out there.
That's great. Well, you heard it, guys, from Wedge Bunker. This is a guy that flies airplanes for a living, and he specializes in blowing stuff up.
Yeah.
And Wedge, you blew it up this week. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you,
We
sir.
had a great time. You're welcome back to MGM Works anytime.
All right, I
Good
love
to
it.
see you.
Thanks.
All right, take care. Bye.